the game can see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
So, BoxingVoice.com live here with Danny Garcia, Mr. Swift. So what's going on is, obviously I spoke to Steven Espinoza. You've heard all the noise after Mikey Garcia won, beating Robert Easter, unifying and calling out Errol Spence. So according to Espinoza, that's real. And they're looking at pay-per-view because there's really no other way to pay them. When you think about it, on paper, you got $2 million, Keith got $2 million. How do you know, Mikey's moving up 2 divisions. He ain't taking $2 million to move up 2 divisions to fight this killer. They're saying pay-per-view. Does that bother you? It's like, you could have did a pay-per-view with Broner before all these guys beat Broner. That was one of the first PBC pictures out. Your fight with Keith could have been a pay-per-view because it was a unification. Like, this guy's coming out of nowhere, gonna get a pay-per-view for a fight we all know he's losing. Like, I'm a fan, I know. I'm not trying to play Mikey. I just know that it's Kell Brook versus Triple G all over again. How do you feel?
Well, as far as pay-per-view, if there's no set purse, like if they don't get like a set purse, like, all right, this
guaranteed.
If they don't get, if you don't get that, then we don't know if the fight might even sell that much. You think a lot of people will buy that fight?
I don't. I asked Steven
without some crazy all access, or
I mean, they're gonna have to invest. But I asked Steven what's the safe number, and they're looking at 200,000. That's not a lot. I mean, Bradley Marquez did 225 a couple of years.
And how much did they get? You know how much they were?
I don't know the guarantee. That was too many years ago.
But
let's look at it this way.
It might be better. I'll just take a regular
guarantee purse.
Yeah, like a regular fight.
So you don't think it's gonna be guaranteed plus pay-per-view upside?
I don't think that Spence is a pay-per-view fighter.
But neither was Crawford, and they did Postal, the guy you did.
But did it do good?
50,000 on him.
Exactly. So it was like. But it's like.
But check this out. Mikey's more popular than Postal. Postal's never been as hot as Mikey, and obviously Earl is more popular than Crawford at that time. When Crawford fought on, he wasn't as hot as he is now.
Yeah, and he fought a Ukrainian dude that no one knew. I mean, I don't know, man. Hey, that's their money at the end of the day.
But if that happens pay-per-view, your unification better be pay-per-view then, right? Or you don't care. As long as your money's right, you don't care how they give it to you. Pay-per-view back end, it don't matter.
I really believe if they put more of advertisement behind me leading into my fights, I could be that pay-per-view star. But it's like they need at least start now. You know what I mean? Like some all access now, or even like on the Thurman fight or the last fight. You need it. Like that's how Floyd did. He built it up. Like with the 24/7, he built it up and he was able to show his personality. But if you just waiting on waiting for a fighter to do it on his own, like on Instagram or something, it's gonna take a lot longer. You know what I mean? So if they build it that way, but I just feel like none of them really had the personality to be a pay-per-view star.
Hypothetically, it happens. Hypothetically, they sell 225. That's a safe number.
That's good.
Marquez did that with Baby Bull. Bradley did that with Marquez. You know, 225 is good.
Yeah, that's good.
Canelo did 335 with Liam Smith.
Yeah, but that's one guy.
That's one guy. Yeah. But if they're successful, they get that 200. Now, obviously, the world is like.
Canelo, they built him up to be a pay-per-view star.
If you
he had to fight Floyd to become that guy. He had to take a loss, and they built him up after that. After that, they built him up. They made him. People think that he's a pay-per-view star. They built him up to that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just know that it has to be done the right way.
Hypothetically, they get 225. Earl wins like we think. You win like you think. Does your fight with Earl have to be pay-per-view next, or is just guaranteed for you? Whatever you know, that's what you worry about.
If it depends. I mean, me versus Spence. You know, I'm world champion again. That'll be my first world title. You know, he's the guy everybody talking about. That has to be at least, bro. It has to be at least 7 to 10 million. Like
to fight him, you're guaranteed. Or you mean the total pot?
I'm talking about. I mean, if they talking big fight, then give me 10 million.
Okay. Oh shit.
You feel me? Give me 10. I'm not saying I won't fight him if it's 10 million.
If it's not 10 million.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I deserve a $10 million fight.
So now, here's the thing.
Shit.
Here's the thing. Crawford is with Bob
I'll be the
Arum.
only one to fight Thurman, Porter, and Spence. Top 3 welterweights. No one else has done that. I didn't fight Porter yet, but
you will have.
Yeah, exactly. So who else has done that? If you know, I do fight Spence.
So Crawford is in the same situation. I spoke to Bob Arum. He's saying, I'm not even thinking about Errol Spence until the people in the public think that Errol versus Crawford could do 500,000 pay-per-views. Then we'll discuss conversations about having that fight.
If he fights Pacquiao, then he could probably.
Oh, you talking Crawford?
Yeah, if he fights Pacquiao, because Pacquiao is already a pay-per-view, but I don't know if his last fight wasn't on pay-per-view, but I think if he fights Pacquiao, then he could probably take his pay-per-view fame, especially if he probably stops him or something. But until then, like it's just like Pacquiao became a pay-per-view star because they gave him the story of giving back. They made him a lovable person. Floyd became the pay-per-view star because they recorded the whole thing of him being Floyd.
Flashy.
Exactly.
Pretty
he sold it.
Floyd.
You know, he sold it. So
what's your story?
That's what I'm saying. Our story has to be told because they have to be willing to take the risk of spending that money to see our.
But why you don't do like Adrian Broner? He did it straight to YouTube. It's like a series.
Yeah,
I like it.
I'm actually doing it for this fight.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
okay.
But you know, without
any big names producing it or local people?
Well, I got the same people Showtime.
Oh, okay. Okay. So we're gonna see the same quality. That's good.
Yeah. So I just don't know what I'm gonna name it yet, though. That's the only thing.
The underdog story, bro. Like you said, you've always been the underdog.
I just don't feel like I'm the underdog, though. I feel like that's the image they gave me, and they just poisoned the minds of millions of people.
So your man, you got your shirt on?
They
What that say? What it say on here? Showtime. Oh, it say Showtime destroy. Showtime. It say Showtime destroys Garcia on the shirt. Yo, Ken is loose.
Yeah, that's a pretty shirt, man.
It's all fun and games at the bell ring.
Yeah, right. Hey, promotion shit. Ain't nobody really caring about the red letters. They looking at the DSG.
What do you think about Sean, though? He seems different. Like, a couple years ago, it was only Ken doing all the talking for him. Now he's up here, he's going back and forth with you. But you yourself seem different. I was kind of shocked to hear you say, like, you owe me an apology. Don't be apologizing to Jim Gray.
Right. It's true, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was your post-fight. You won the fight.
Right. So. Alright, cool.
Alright.
So I'm out here.
Alright, brother. Well, thank you again, man.
Yeah, let me get a few minutes to swing on. I know you gotta go for the strong everything.
It would be okay. We haven't put it together yet. Yeah.
I know you guys are going to. Are you going to the park also?
Yeah, I will, but I got to get the information. I don't know. He said we was going to see some kids, but I didn't know it was at a park. I thought we was going to the Barclays Center.
It's not at the park. I don't believe it's at the
I
park.
don't know what it is. Can you take my number?
Yes.
Do you have an
You know, dig deep in the gym, work hard, and go in there and get this victory.
How do you think this fight is going to go over with the fans and everybody?
I think the fans are gonna be excited. They're gonna be happy. I'm gonna come to fight, like I said before, and it's gonna be a classic fight for me.
Okay. Is there anything that you see that you'll be able to take advantage of in the ring, or you don't want to share that right now?
I just feel like I'm the better fighter, man. Yeah. That's it. And I'm gonna go in there and show the world.
Now you faced a lot of opponents in your career. Why do you feel that you're the better fighter?
I just feel like I'm the better all-around fighter. You know I am. I just know I'm better. Like I do everything better.
Last but not least, after if you're victorious, how's your career gonna go forward? You know, you're gonna jump right to 154, stay at 147, challenge some of the other guys, or defend your belt?
Yeah, I want to defend my belt, you know, and get in another unification fight, and eventually move up to 154 one day and win the title up there.
What are your thoughts on the current division right now?
Which one? 154?
No, 147. Because you know everybody's throwing names at you, like I mean, matchups and all that.
It's in the where it's at right now. Where it's at right now, it's all about. It's a lot of names in that division, so you really can't worry about everybody. It's one of them divisions where you just gotta take them one fight at a time, and that's what I'm doing right now.
Now you mentioned
you could just keep naming names, all the fighters in the division. It's just not. It's gonna get the fans frustrated. Okay. So I'm just doing like I would do, one fight at a time.
What is your ideal matchup outside of this?
Any unification fight. Unification fight from any of the champions.
Okay. Now before Thurman, you get ready to fight Porter, and if you get opportunity to fight Crawford or Spence, how do you see all that playing out with your career? We already got the legacy status. You think that would cement your Hall of Fame status?
Oh, for sure. I need an IBF belt in my collection, and me and Crawford won one of the amateurs, so we got to do the tiebreaker.
All right, man. Thanks for your time.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Shout out Philly.
Always, baby. Philly represent.
What is up, TPV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to become a member of the TPV family and help support the channel. Peace.